Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? You got the King Games 98 here. How you doing? Hope y'all are doing good, staying safe and healthy during these very weird and difficult times. So, for today's video, I have another action figure unboxing video, but it is not going to be a Star Wars Black Series action figure. It is actually going to be an action figure that is my favorite superhero, and that is Nightwing. Yeah! Okay, so this is the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Nightwing action figure. And I think it looks friggin' badass. I first heard of this figure from, I believe it was the YouTube channel Super Awesome Geek Show or something like that. I forget the name of the YouTube channel, but it's solely a toy dedicated YouTube channel to all kinds of new and vintage toys and action figures. And I forget which exact video it was that I watched, but he was like, I think he got one of these figures because there's Nightwing, there's Batman, there's Batgirl, and I think he got either Batman or Batgirl and was doing an unboxing video of it. I watched it, and then he showed the back of the box, and it said also available Batman and Nightwing, and I was like, oh, a Nightwing action figure being made by McFarlane Toys? I have to have it. And so a couple weeks ago, um, if you follow me on Twitter, I made a post that I got this guy and the Hondo Onaka Black Series figure from my local Target. And as lucky as I was to get Hondo Onaka, I also got Nightwing. And I can't freaking wait to do this because this just looks like such a cool action figure. This figure was $24.99, so 25 bucks. And I think it is definitely well worth it. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the box, and then we're going to get this unboxing started. Okay, so obviously we have the front of it, DC Multiverse, Nightwing, and apparently each figure comes with a piece to build the Batmobile. Interesting, interesting. We have the right side, the back. I like that. Nightwing, better than Batman. I really do like that. The left side of the box, the top, 22 moving parts. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And the bottom. Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3 seal stickers here. We're going to cut and open them, and we're going to get this unboxing started. So for those of you watching this who don't know me all that well, I've been a big DC Comics fan for just about my whole life. And more specifically, along with being a DC Comics fan, I've always been a huge Batman fan for pretty much my whole life. um, but what happened was, uh, at some point, I discovered in the comic books that there was multiple Robins, and I started to really take an interest in liking in Robin. And so then I would not only collect Batman comic books, but I would also collect the Robin, Robin 2, and Robin 3 comic books from like the early or mid 90s. And that was when I really started to develop a fondness and, kind of a soft spot for Robin. And then after, really starting to learn and dive deep into the history of Robin, or the Robins, the people who played Robin in the comic books, I discovered Nightwing. And Nightwing, well, the very first Nightwing was Dick Grayson. That is what this Nightwing action figure is based off of. Dick Grayson's, the Dick Grayson Nightwing version. He is my favorite Nightwing, and so that is why, as soon as I saw that this Nightwing action figure is based off of the Dick Grayson Nightwing, I was like, I gotta buy this. So yeah, so it's really been ever since I really started to dive deep into the Robin lore with all the different variations and people who played him in the comic books. That was when I discovered Nightwing, and it's been ever since then that Nightwing has been my favorite superhero of all time. Specifically, if you want to get technical, the Dick Grayson version of Nightwing. Okay, there's the figure itself. Wow, this box is cool. So it actually comes with a collectible card. I'm going to leave it in there, though. And I believe that's a stand? Oh, wow, how about that? It just lifts right out like that. Huh. So that whole cardboard piece just lifted right out. And I love it. It's really cool looking how they made this with all the retro style Batman comic book covers. Yeah, I'm assuming that's a stand for the actual Nightwing action figure, right? Because does he have... Yes, he does. Okay. For right now, I'm not going to take the stand out of this because in taking this stand out, it would kind of ruin the cardboard. So I'm not sure if I am going to ever take it out because it would kind of ruin the cardboard. I'm not really sure right yet. So this is the Nightwing action figure. He's got both of his, I'm going to call them nightsticks, but I was never really quite certain what they were considered because, okay, I know depending on which version of Robin you're talking about, Robin carried around a bow staff. And if you want to get technical, in the original 2003, I want to say it was, Teen Titans cartoon, well, cartoon TV show series, there we go. Um, that Robin had a bow staff as well. And I'm pretty sure that was the Dick Grayson version of Robin. He had a bow staff, and then after he left Batman and left, you know, uh, Gotham City to be his own superhero and became Nightwing, I'm pretty sure he just dropped the whole bow staff and just carried two nightsticks because that's just what I always called them. So I don't know whether or not that is accurate. I guess feel free to tell me so in the comment section down below. So it looks like these just pop right out. Hopefully I don't break them. Cool. Now, let me get the actual figure out. Wow, he is very articulated. Huh. Can I just break these, or I might have to cut them? I have a feeling I'm gonna have to cut this. never make it easy for you to get these out, do they? Oh, I get it? Yes, I did. Cool. Okay, the Nightwing action figure itself is out and unharmed. That is the best part, because I gotta tell you guys, sometimes I have way too hard of a time getting action figures out of the packaging that I might break them. Now, for the record, that hasn't happened a lot to me, but you never know, you know? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so this friggin' Nightwing action figure looks just as good as it did brand new in the box as it does out of the box and me holding it in my hand. Wow. I love how this looks. Okay, so we'll do a close-up shot. Okay, front, right side, back. I really like how they made this action figure with the two holders on the back of his costume to hold the two nightsticks. Very cool. Very, very cool. You can immediately tell just by me showing you all different sides and angles of this action figure that they really took their time and put a lot of time and effort into this action figure, and you can just tell a lot of love and care and attention to detail too went into this. And I would I would expect nothing less from a McFarlane brand toys action figure. Okay, so that is the figure out of the box. Have his two nightsticks. I'm going to see how easy the joints bend and how flexible or posable it is now, because I've had some interesting experiences with Star Wars Black Series figures, to say the least. Okay. That arm moves very freely, no hesitation whatsoever. Huh, that's interesting. So every time you move and bend that joint, it actually makes a kind of like a clicking sound. That's okay though. That's okay. That don't bother me. It sounds pretty good. Doesn't sound like it's about to break, is what I'm getting at. Okay, that arm moves very freely. That arm moves. That joint moves very freely too. Hand is good. Okay. So now we're gonna just do the top. The top moves around a little bit. You don't really have a whole lot of flexibility, posability, whatever you want to call it, with that. His head moves left and right pretty freely. Moves back a little bit. Moves forward a little bit. Okay, legs. Huh. It's interesting how they made his torso move. Okay. Legs. Okay, that leg is moving very freely and isn't like giving hesitation or feeling like the joint's about to break. That joint is like the joint in the middle of his arms. It kind of like snaps It makes a snapping noise every time you bend it. But that's okay though. It feels very tough. And his feet joints moves very freely. Okay, let's try his other leg. Leg moves very freely. No hesitation whatsoever. Doesn't feel like it's going to break. Okay, that joint makes a snapping sound too when you bend it, but that's okay. It still felt very tight. It moved very fluid. It didn't feel like it was going to break. And that foot is moving very freely too. Okay, so all the joints on this action figure feel and move very good. They're very responsive. They don't feel like they're stiff and are going to snap if I go to bend it. Now, one thing I would like to say though, I find it interesting that for Nightwing's 2 Nightsticks that they didn't put some blue on them, because the Nightwing I know and love always had blue on like the tips, and I think on the bottom of the grips had just blue on them, and then the whole rest of the Nightstick was black. Okay, so I'm going to assume he would grip the Nightstick like that. That's what I would assume. Yeah, okay. Oh, don't tell me it's going to be one of these figures where you can't even get him to grip it. Oh, come on, son. And I dropped him. I mean, come on, he's Nightwing. He's got to have his Nightsticks. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I didn't want to keep showing you guys me struggling of getting his Nightsticks in his hands, but bada bing, bada boom, they are in. And I think the Nightsticks with this action figure just absolutely make it. I love it. It looks awesome. And most importantly, this action figure is going to look great displayed in my nerd cave. So, would I recommend this action figure for fans of DC Comics or fans of Batman, or specifically if you're a Nightwing fan? Yes, abso-friggin-lutely, I would. The $24.99 retail price tag, I think, is just enough for what this action figure is and for what it comes with. I don't think it's too expensive and I don't think it's too cheap. It's just right there in the middle. Only thing I didn't like was I kind of had a little bit of a hard time getting the Nightsticks in his hands, but I got him in, and that's the important part. That's all that counts. And I love this action figure, and I'm very happy and glad I bought him. And again, he's going to look great in my nerd cave. I got a Nightwing Pop Funko, and I got a Red Robin Pop Funko, and he's going to look great standing next to them. So I really can't say enough good about this action figure. I absolutely love it, and I'm very glad I got it. Okay, guys, so without further ado, that's going to do it for this McFarlane Toys Nightwing action figure unboxing video. And again, what can I say? I just absolutely love this figure. I think it really does. I think they really captured the essence of Dick Grayson, and I love it. Alright, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Take care.